came on cause I know.
Go soft cause a bitch real stack. Listen, if you a bad bitch, put your hands in the air. Baby, bust it down like you just don't care. If you a rich nigga, throw that money in the air. Make it rain on a fly bitch like you Ric Flair. Slim waist, yeah, my body on 10. Bitches don't want smoke, better get a vape pen. Throw it back, got a nigga waiting. Nigga, I ain't tryna talk, let's be on vacation. All around the world, all around the world. I just wanna go all around the world. All around the world, all around the world. I just wanna go all around the world. All around the world, all around the world. I just wanna go all around the world. All around the world, all around the world. You already know I'm his favorite girl. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Send the first class, then I write back. Niggas tryna trade funds for a nightcap. Think he finna hit it, he ain't like that. I'm way too cool for this shit. Don't you see the rude on my fit? Hot girl, got a tool in the whip. Hit up Drake cause I'm cool in the 6. Drop it to the float, it's a remix. Snatching bitches, main nigga, that's a reflex. Got my own money, that's 3 checks. They still hopping on the tracks, talking about we next. All around the world, all around the world. I just wanna go all around the world. All around the world, all around the world. I just wanna go all around the world. All around the world, all around the world. I just wanna go all around the world. All around the world, all around the world. You already know I'm his favorite girl. Big dance. Chrome heart got me kissing on his best friend. Put in work, baby, you could be my best man. Sending cash to my account, he investing. Dark shades on when I'm off the Migos. He tryna cuff me like a nigga in a Rico. Moving through this shit like GTA with a cheat code. He claimed that he love me, but be fucking all the freak hoes. I just wanna dance all night. Can't nobody do it just like I. Boy, you got just what I like. Come on, baby, let's kiss, don't fight. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. Just say the word, baby, I'ma get you right. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. Ain't gotta say it, I know I'm the one you like. Ooh, damn, tell the DJ turn the beat up. Got a white boy who be singing like a Beatle. Claim she getting bread, but I heard she doing keto. I don't do drugs, I'ma smoke a little weed up. I can't chase a man for no paper. Bitches think it's sweet, I'ma show him now or later. I be getting money on the wake up. He a broke boy, tell that nigga get his cake up. Only fuck with dope boys, they the ones who spinning paper, get your weight up. Told him send an Addy and a stay up. Bitches out here mad, told him assalamu alaikum. Who that bitch 5'5", she don't even need no makeup. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. Just say the word, baby, I'ma get you right. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. Ain't gotta say it, I know I'm the one you like.
Ey. El rachetón. Vámonos, baby, vente, vámonos. Vine solo al party y me voy con 2. Ey, vámonos, unos churritos y me sacan vale madre. Si quieres de probar, yo te doy un poco, mami. Fumando un poco mata y nos andando Ferrari. Ella inocente pero mi cama shinari. Me dice apúrate baby, I just wanna body. Ey, vámonos baby, vente, vámonos. Vine solo al party y me voy con dos. Ey, vámonos baby, vente, vámonos. Haz amigos porque no le gusta el patrón. Vámonos, vámonos, vámonos. Vamos, baby, lo vamos de aquí. Se sienta mi hueso en el carro, agarra el timón, cause I know little baby is free. Agarra la calle conmigo, su amiga, I use them just so I can get it for free. Me pone su historia y ahora yo tengo un poco de nena que quiere conmigo. Le digo a Harley, préstame el charger, cause my phone about to die. Agarro una baddie que maneje, cause right now I'm way too high. Se queda conmigo por la noche, en la mañana le digo goodbye. Bitch, yeah right, you ain't spending the night. Vámonos, baby, vente, vámonos. Vine solo al party y me voy con dos. Hey, vámonos, baby, vente, vámonos. Haz amigos porque no le gusta el patrón.
What's going on? What's going on? Good people out there. It's your boy, Big Dog Barking, coming straight out of Memphis 10 with another one for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Had to get my groove on for this one. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be too long. Just a little calling out to all the females out there, all the women out there that be on their shit. You know what I'm saying? So before I get into today's proceedings, as y'all in the building, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Likes, I appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? I got a goal I'm trying to reach before the end of August. Hit me out trying to get this 1,300 before the end of August. Y'all hear me out. You know what I'm saying? Share this out. Tell somebody. You know what I'm saying? Help a boy out. And comment. You know what I'm saying? I do respect the comments. I do respond to the comments when I'm not in my zone. You know what I'm saying? And I guess I got to go for $40, but y'all know how I get down. If y'all don't know about it now, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the $40 goal. If I don't get the $40 goal, ain't no sweat off my brow. You know what I'm saying? I got to ask for it. If I don't get it, I don't get it. But if I get it, I'm surely appreciative of it. Anyway. Before I get into women and the lack of confidence to make the first move, I had just seen something where my mayor of Memphis, Paul Young, is trying to declare a state of emergency for my city because we have police officers walking off the job left and right. I called this a long time ago. I love my city. I love my city to death. Don't get it twisted. I love being in Memphis, but I hate my city with a passion. Because my city is one of them cities that's right in the gray area where we could be one of the best cities in the United States or we could be one of the worst cities in the United States. And right now we're one of the worst, but we want to be better. We want to be better. You know what I'm saying? When Elon Musk came down here and built a supercomputer down here, that's jobs for individuals, but yet they complaining about the building. They complaining about the recycling plant that he putting up, and they got so many complaints about what Elon Musk doing down here that they don't want them down here, but at the same time they want them down here because they create jobs. So it's like, bro, we don't know what the hell we want to do as a city. I said it over and over again. When it came down to crime, when we at the last election for district attorney, we got a liberal district attorney in here. And I called it right down the middle. I said, the city already bad. You know what I'm saying? The city already bad as is. And for you to bring in a liberal district attorney, you made the city worse. And on schedule, the city got worse. There's so many crimes y'all don't know about that go on down here. But the one that caught everybody's attention was the Tyree Nichols case. RIP to Tyree Nichols. But it's so much stuff going down here with the crime. When individual be talking about the whole Carmelo Anthony case and how he's a good boy in a bad environment, I guess because I see this every day, that I'm just like, man, these little young cats, these little young Thundercats that's 15, 16, 17, 14, 13, they just run rampant down here. And ain't nobody stopping them. Ain't nobody trying to stop them. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to put these little boys and little girls in check. They went so far to say if the kids get in trouble, they're going to blame the parents. Like, you know, it's only so much I could do as a parent. There's only so much I can tell them. There's so much discipline I can give them is that when they still go outside, they still gonna do what they do. And when they get into trouble, the parents don't want nobody to do nothing to their kids. The parents don't want teachers or principals to do nothing to them at these schools. It's crazy down here. But yet and still, you know, I have to live here. So my mayor, Paul Young, get declaring a state of emergency because police officers walking off the force. It don't even surprise me. Because you literally handcuffing the police officers on what they can do at a crime scene, what they can do when they going after criminals, and it's like you literally letting the criminals get away with murder. No pun intended. It's like you literally letting the criminals get away. And then want to sit there and say we need help. But you're literally handcuffing the help we got. You literally begging for help. You going to the governor. You literally asking for help while simultaneously handcuffing the help and telling them what they can and cannot do. But you need help. We've been in a bad place in the past couple of weeks down here. You know what I'm saying? We've been in a bad place in the last couple of weeks down here, man, and I don't know what to say. I can't do number pay, but be prayed up and stay strapped. You know what I'm saying? I try to limit where I go now for the simple fact, man, it is everywhere. And I ain't trying to get my life took, and I ain't trying to take nobody's life. But I know in the dog eat dog world, and it's the survival of the fittest, man, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to protect me and mine. And if that means, you know what I'm saying, doing something to somebody that's trying to do something to me, it is what it is. I handle the legal system later. But I'm registered. You know what I'm saying? Every weapon I got registered. I got my permits. I'm legit. I ain't riding around with a hot burner. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So I just had to get that out of the way before I get into my bag today. And like I said, I ain't gonna be up here long. I got things to do. My son and his girlfriend want me to make my ribs tonight. So I gotta get ready to put them joints out, you know what I'm saying, and do that up, you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna give y'all some short, some sweet, and I'm gonna throw one for the boys. You know, one this for all the guys, this one right here. You know, in some shape, form, or fashion, take it how it come. You know what I'm saying. You know, you'd be up here getting on y'all lads about crybabies and you know all that good shit right there. But today I'm feeling good. I feel like going at the women for y'all today. I feel like talking crazy to them today. Not really talking crazy, but I'm gonna ask a couple of questions, as y'all can see by the title. Do women lack confidence in making the first move? And before I get into it, you know what I'm saying, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? But in 2025, 2024, you can go back 20 years or 25 years if you want to. We've been seeing the gender roles and the fluidity of the gender roles. A lot of people approve of it. A lot of people disapprove of it. Man, pick a side. Me, I'm one of them individuals that I can go in the kitchen, I can cook and take out the trash and wash the dishes and wash the car. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem doing shit around the house and outside the house. I don't have a problem going and work an 8-10 hour job and come home and take care of the kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with it. There's some guys out there that's like me, and some guys out there that's like, oh no, I have to play the role that of a man. I had to do this, I had to do that. Yeah, teach his own. It's not a fight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna argue with you. If you feel like you want to be traditional, be traditional. If you want to be a modern day man, be a modern day man. It's cool. I ain't gonna argue with you. But with these gender roles, you know what I'm saying? I look at the women that don't fought with feminism and liberation, whatever the case may be. Y'all done put up these fights for I don't know how long. Y'all have to bear with me because I ain't just a dude that's I'm not political. I don't be diving off into all these different rights and all this, right? I do what I do. You know, so I get it how I live. You know what I'm saying? Well, if it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. But I understand both sides of the story. So as I be thinking about stuff, and I'm thinking about how these gender roles are fluid now, the question I have to ask is, why women, black women, white women, Hispanic women, Oriental, Asian women, Africans, Italian, whatever your ethnic background is, whatever you claim, why y'all not choosing first? Why are you women that is complaining about the dating market just like the men? Why y'all not picking first? Why y'all not going out there and choosing first? Why y'all not going out there and seeing a dude you like, a dude you want to talk to and shoot your shot? Why? Why? Is it a lack of confidence? Or have we been socialized to say women don't chase? Which one is it, ladies and gentlemen? Are ladies scared to shoot their shot? Or has society told women don't pursue no man? Because I remember as a teenager, it's only been a few times in my life as a teenager that women actually pursued me, because my great grandmama, one of the women that taught me how to deal with women, she told me a long time ago that a woman that chases a man is crazy. I'm going to repeat that again. A woman that chases a man is crazy. Now, this is what my great grandmama told me. And I carried that with me for a long period of time. Long period of time. Traditional, if you ask. So I remember as a teenager, it was about 3 times as a teenager before I hit the age of 20, where I got pursued by different girls. Not a lot, 3, to my recollection, that I know of for sure. And all 3 of them happened in the townhouses I was staying in as a youngin'. Now, mind you, I stayed in these townhouses between the ages of 10 and 20. And majority of the time, me and my guy, we was always chasing the girls in our townhouse, our apartments, playing catch a girl, get a girl. Like, we would literally catch a girl, get a girl. Like, they literally letting us get it in outside. You feel what I'm saying? That's how we were growing up. That's how we was moving around with these little girls. That like they literally let us smash. So the whole time I'm playing catch a girl, get a girl in these 10 years in these apartments, I was getting it in. Now I only had one girlfriend over there, and that when I was 15. But along the way, I did get pursued by 3 girls. Now, the first girl that pursued me, she was a little light red bone, nice body, cute face. But everybody was telling me something was wrong with her mentally. That like she was special needs. Now on the outside, physically, you couldn't tell. You couldn't tell. I couldn't tell at that age. I think I was maybe 13, 14, something like that. I didn't know. Because on the outside of physical, she didn't look like with nothing wrong with her. But everybody kept telling me she had mental health problems. Something wrong with her upstairs. I was like, okay, cool. And it just so happened one of my partners stayed on the same street she did. And just like clockwork, I could walk up his street, go knock on their door to go play football or basketball or whatever the case may be. And she would pop up outside. Like she only stayed a couple of houses down from him. And just like clockwork, she would come out and be trying to get up on me and talk crazy. And I'm like, look, man, I'm resisting as much as possible because I know something wrong with her upstairs. I know something wrong with her mental. But I'm resisting because her body, she had a bad body. She was thick and red bone. I don't just like red bone like that, but I make exceptions. And she looked damn good. But I knew something was wrong with her, so I'm trying my best to resist this young girl because of her mental state. And it was hard. It was hard. It was hard. But I ended up resisting. No harm, no foul. I left her alone because of the. I do have morals. Even though I be a piece of shit sometimes, I do have morals. I do know how to act right. Even when I'm doing wrong, I do know how to act right. Now, the second girl that pursued me was my partner cousin. And I done said this a couple of times. My partner cousin, she came from, I think she was staying in Mississippi, and she came to his house for the weekend. And just so happened the time she came up there, we were having a pool party in the complex. So me being a nice guy, I was like, all right, I'm going to be about her side. I'm gonna make sure she have a good time. I'm gonna make sure she's straight. And I don't know pushing up on her type shit, none of that type of shit right there. I'm just trying to make sure she have a nice time. You know, this is my partner cousin. I ain't trying to really push up on her. I'm gonna show her a nice time though. You know what I'm saying? I don't want her to have a bad taste of Memphis niggas. Imagine I'm a teenager. So we walked around, went to the pool party. We were chilling. We were cool and everything. Everything was going cool. We ended up going back to my partner house. And she went upstairs and we downstairs playing the game and shit like that. And my nigga went upstairs, go check on her. He run back down the stairs. He was like, Big Dog. They weren't calling me Big Dog back then. They were calling me Big B. So he was like, Big B. I'm like, what's up? He like, hey, B. My cousin want to holler at you. And all my niggas looking at me like, what? Did she want to holler? Like, all right, cool. I go up the stairs and I go up in the room she was laying in. She get to telling me did that in the third time out, you know what I'm saying? She want a nigga to smash. Now, out of respect for my nigga, I couldn't do it because I wasn't trying to be on that type of time. I ain't want to, you know what I'm saying, get involved with you and then you go back to Mississippi and, you know, whatever. I don't want no bad words between me and my nigga about me smashing your cousin. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want that to be going on. So I declined. And when I go back down the stairs, everybody want to know what she say to me and did that. I'm like, I ain't gonna tell y'all nigga shit. Y'all don't deserve for me to tell y'all shit. And all I really told her was, nah, I couldn't do it because I didn't want to disrespect my nigga in his house. Now, the third time, it just so happened I was at the pool. And again, the same nigga house I was over this time, the same nigga house with his cousin, the same nigga came to the pool and said, hey, you know, little shout, a little skinny jump with the big titties. I like, yeah, what about it? Man, she wants you come around there and come holler at her. And I said, for word? I'm like, really? You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never think she wanted to holler at a nigga. I ain't even think she liked boys. You know what I'm saying? Every time I saw her, she was looking like a little tomboy. So I bet I go around there and I knock on her door and she opened the door and she was like, I've been waiting for you to come around here. I'm like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? What's up? We going back and forth. She like, shit, I want to fuck with you. I like, bet, cool. Get back around there a couple days later and her sister cop blocked. And I was like, you know what? It must not meant to be because the sister cop blocked and left that alone. Now the funny thing about it is all three of them was light skin. I don't like light skinned chicks like that. I don't have a problem with them. I just don't deal with light skinned chicks like that. I don't really care for them. I don't know. I ain't saying I won't get up with them. I just don't like them like that. No matter how bad they is and all, I look at them. I like what they look like. I just don't like dealing with them on a long-term basis. So that was 3 times women, young girls, actually pursued me. Now, as I got older, as I got out of high school and started being an adult and shit like that, you know, I remember the chick I was messing with before, my wife. Now, that chick right there, that was more on some, I was trying to mess with her to get back at the nigga I was working with. Now, I thought that him and the chick were dating or whatever the case may be. And he had pissed me off. He had said some things about me. A little rumor started going around the airport at the time about me and some fuck shit. And I had to straighten that shit out because I'm like, everybody coming to me sideways about this information. I'm like, nah, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. I ain't on that type of shit right there. And I'm like, who told y'all did that and the third? And they were like, hey, old buddy told us this. I was like, all right, bet. So I confronted him and I'm like, hey, bro, don't put my name out there on no fucked up shit like that no more. He had like he ain't say nothing or whatever. So I see him talking to this chick. And I'm thinking, like, I know how he, you know, he run around this motherfucker just like me. He talking to every female walking. And he buddy and all that right there with the chick. So I'm thinking in my head, I really want to be the one of the little chicks he be smashing on, one of the little chicks he be dating and all that right there. I said, all right. Me being me at that point in time, I'm like, man, I'm going to go fuck your bitch. Since you want to put my name out there and put salt on my name or whatever the case may be, I'm going to go fuck your bitch. So she was working in the cookie shop in the airport. I approached her and started talking my shit. You know what I'm saying? She liked what I nigga saying and all that good shit. We exchanged. Well, I got her number. I ain't never called her, none of that type of shit. I just had her number in my pocket on a piece of paper. So about a couple of weeks later, I bring up the bitch to the nigga that put my name out there and some fuck shit. And I asked him, I was like, you know, asked him about the chick, and he was like, oh, that's not my chick. We just cool. And when he said that, like, everything in me just dropped because I was like, the only reason I was messing with her is so I can smash her, so I can say I fucked your bitch. I'm on my petty shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm on some petty shit. So once he tell me he ain't dealing with the chick on them type of terms, I'm like, all right, fuck, whatever. So the whole thing with me dealing with her just started like, I don't even want to talk to her no more. I don't want to see her. I don't want to be in the cookie shop with her. I don't want to do none of that shit no more. But I had to walk past her more times than I wanted to. And every time I walk past her, she like, why you ain't called me yet? Man, I lost her number. She give me her number again. I ain't trying to call her. I ain't trying to deal with her. But she see me again. Why you ain't called me? Woo. Lie. So finally, I was like, you know what? I'm going to call you. Woo, call her. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did get over with her. Because physically, that was the best female I ever had as a girlfriend. Physically. Because the first time I seen her naked, fresh out the shower at this hotel room, I seen her naked. I'm like, good God Almighty, from head to toe. She's everything I wanted physically. Pretty face, big titties, big ass, big thighs, little to no stomach. And I'm like, God damn, this motherfucker right here, sexy in the motherfucker. And I done told the story so many times, like, it's the same one that was fucking off on me and lying to my face until I pulled out a dog chain and told her sisters I was running her, and then she want to tell me, yeah, I'm fucking off with this nigga and that nigga, woo, and we break up and we get back together, and I treat her like a little slut puppet. But she was pursuing me. So I'm saying all this to say that. Are you women lacking the confidence, or is society telling you, not to pursue niggas. Because you got to think about it, ladies and gentlemen. You got to think about this, ladies. You are just as aggressive, just as assertive as the men. They just keep this a buck. You are just as aggressive and just as assertive as the men. When it comes down to money, you want your bread. You're gonna go get the job that pay the money with your education. You go to college, you go get your degrees and diplomas because you want to make money. And you also want to be in charge. You want to have leadership roles. You want to be supervisors, you want to be managers, you want to be CEOs. Shit, y'all want to be owners. So if you're just as aggressive and just as assertive as your male counterparts, why you can't shoot your shot if you see a guy you like? Why you can't shoot your shot? Why? If you see a potential partner, a potential mate, potential boyfriend, potential husband, and you like how he look, you like how he move, you like how he carry himself, why you not shooting your shot, ladies? And I've heard several women, when I bring this up, and I've brought this up several times in the past couple of years, it's like, if you see a guy you like, is you gonna shoot your shot? And the majority of them tell me no. That's strange. If you like him, why not shoot your shot? And I go back to what my great grandmama told me, is that a lady that pursue a man is crazy. That's the old traditional way of thinking. And now, mind you, we're not in traditional times no more. We're not in traditional times no more. And I had to go listen to one of my books, She, by I think his name Robert Johnson. It's about the female psychology. Just so I can get myself prepared for this one right here. You got, according to the book, according to female psychology, women have two different women inside of them: Aphrodite and Psyche. Aphrodite is traditional. I have to be pursued. I have to be pursued. That's the traditional way of thinking. While Psyche is a more modern woman. I stand on my business, and a lot of men respect me, but they don't want me because I stand on business. So that's what's going on. Is like a lot of women have been told they're Aphrodite. You are to be pursued by the men. While also playing with their psyche. It's like, I stand on business, I'm just as good or better than a man. Okay. Again, if you feel like you're just as good or better than men, why you can't shoot your shot? You want all the respect from men, but it's a reason why the men don't fuck with you. It's a reason. You can do everything in your head that a man can do or better. But you can't put yourself out there to shoot your shot and try to get a man. I'm trying to understand why. You can go back to the fairy tales. You can go back to television, movies, plays, whatever you want to go to. In every situation, the woman has always been the pursued, and the men have always been the pursuers. Go back how far you want to go back. Go get whatever medium you want to look at. Film, TV, social media. Go where you want to go. Women have always been the ones being pursued, and men have always been the ones pursuing them. Trust me, I know. I'm a pursuer. I'm a shooter. I'm gonna go after what I want, what I like physically. But you have came a long way since them times, ladies. Y'all have came a long way. Like I said, y'all getting y'all money. At one point in time, y'all couldn't get no money. You couldn't get no big money. You can only get the money that you could get. Now you're able to be a CEO if you want to be a CEO. You can own your own business if you want to own your own business. It's a possibility. And a lot of women are trying and succeeding. I applaud you. You going to school and you can major in whatever you want to major in. Whether you get a scholarship or get financial aid, you go on to school. You're getting your degrees, you're getting diplomas. That's a good thing. I applaud you. You're getting leadership roles. You fought for that. I've seen a couple of women in my lifetime become leaders in different industries. I applaud that. But again, why you can't shoot your shot at a man? Is this because you're scared, or has society told you not to do it? Now, I can't say you're scared because of the simple fact of the achievements y'all do every day. I can't sit there and say you're scared, so it ain't that. You're putting yourself out there to get what you want out of life. So I know you're not scared. No, you're not scared. Or are you? Are you? See, you can be rejected when it comes down to a job. You could be rejected when it comes down to a job. You might feel some type of way, but it is what it is. And trust me, rejection is a part of people. It ain't gender based. It ain't gender specific. Both men and women go through rejection. And we both have to deal with rejection. So you can go out for a job that pays 90, 100,000, whatever the case may be a year. And if you get turned down for the job, at least you went out for the job because you want a better life. When you go apply for college and you get the financial aid, you get your scholarship to go to school, and you gonna go through school, and whether you pass or fail, at least you tried. At least you tried. When you go for certain positions in your job, you fail. At least you tried. But when it comes down to shooting your shot at men, something happens. Something happens. Is your fear of rejection bigger than the man's fear of rejection? Because I've always been told rejection is part of the game. I have to deal with women telling me no, and I push on. So that's part of being a salesman. Is like I'm always selling myself. And if you want to buy, it's for purchase. If you don't want to buy, then I can't make you buy. I just have to take your answer for what it is, and I go on to the next. So, ladies, is your fear of rejection higher than a man's fear of rejection on why you don't shoot your shot at me? Have you been told for so long is that you can't be told no? There's no way possible that a man is to reject you. We can use whatever you want to use. We can use the big girl that sit up there and say she don't want no big dude and get mad when she get rejected by somebody. Now it's, oh, you fat shaming, but you was told no and you got a problem with it. You get told no because you're dark skinned. You get told no because you're light skinned. You get told no because you're too tall. You get told no because you're too short, too skinny, too thick. You live in the hood. You live in the suburbs. You get told no every day for whatever reasons. And in true women fashion, I've seen this in 45 years of living. Y'all have a fit, a temper tantrum when somebody tells you no. And what's so funny is you could tell a man no every day of the week. You could tell a man no any day of the week, any time of the day. You could tell a man no and stand on your no. And he can't complain. Because if he complain, then he bitching. He moaning, he moaning and all that type of shit because you told him no. He ain't allowed to be told no. He can't bitch about being told no. But women, it's totally different when you get told no because you can't be told no. For whatever reason, whatever your reason is, ladies, you can't be told no. But yet you can tell a man no whenever you feel like. That's your prerogative. That's your business on why I could tell him no, but he can't tell me no. Interesting. Very interesting. And like I say, I don't bash. I tell the truth. So, ladies, if y'all think I'm up here bashing you, think again. Because y'all don't say nothing when I'm on a nigga head talking about they cry babies and get out their bitch body and all that type of shit. So, again, you got to eat this. And it ain't major. It ain't bad. It's just me stating the obvious. Is that y'all don't have the confidence to approach men. Y'all have no game. Y'all not really good at sales. Now, if you show a little cleavage here and there, you use your feminine wiles here and there, then yeah, you might be good at sales, your good looks. But actually having to conversate and use words, y'all not that good. And this not me hating. This me watching. When it comes down to sales, it's like it's hard for y'all to sell shit without using your femininity. And if you can't get a motherfucker to buy what you're selling off your femininity, you have nothing else. I'm being honest. I love y'all, but I gotta be honest with y'all. Just like I be honest with me, and I gotta be honest with y'all. Y'all ain't got no game. Y'all don't know how to talk to me. Y'all just be expecting the man to go cuckoo for your ass because you look good. Or your perception of good looks. Because can't nobody tell you ugly. You're cute in your own special way. So when the man tells you no, you feel some type of way because you look good. Your friend be telling you look good even though someone be lying to you. It is what it is. So is that the reason you don't put yourself out there? That's the reason you don't shoot your shot because you scared that a man gonna tell you no? Is that what it is? Or is it the brainwashing, the socialization, tradition that sit up there and tell you if you pursue a man, you fast in the ass, you a hot girl, or you're desperate, you're masculine. So that's a bad look for you if you shoot your shot at me. It's a bad look. It's a bad look. Is that the route y'all want to take? Is that what you're going to tell me? Is that because of Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast? Is you gonna tell me all the fairy tales you done heard in your life, all the Disney movies you done watched, where you actually had to sit in a castle, talk about all the bullshit that going on in your day-to-day life, how you get treated wrong by your stepmama, your stepsisters, how you can't go nowhere, and your life so humdrum and all that type of shit. You just waiting for some Prince Charming to come out of nowhere on this white steed and come get you out of your bullshit life. Is that what y'all being told? To suppress your desires, suppress your ability to chase aggressiveness, your assertiveness, because you do it in everything else. You do it in everything else, ladies. You show your cojones in everything else except this. Is it because society told you not to do it? Is it society told you that if you do it, you a hot girl, you're fast, I gotta watch her, you're desperate, so I must be wrong with her. She chasing behind me, and some must be wrong with her. She must be a hoe. She too masculine. That's something men do. Men chase. Women don't chase. Is that what social media is telling you? Is that what your mother told you? Is that what your grandmother told you? Because mind you, again, I came up off that same shit. Is that a woman that chase is crazy? But again, as I got older and older and older, I realized, like, hey, y'all do the same thing that niggas do. Y'all doing the same thing that men do. And yeah, you get looked at kind of crazy for doing the same thing I can do. I get applauded for chasing women. I get applauded for having a roster full of women. I get pats on the back and called pimp and player and all that right there. Society tells you is that you ain't supposed to have a roster. Society tells you ain't supposed to chase men. It's not a good look for you, pretty woman. It's not a good look. So why do it? Why? Because you're just as aggressive and assertive as a man. You want what you want when you want it. So why is it that you see a man at whatever age you in, whether you're a teenage girl to see a teenage boy, whether you're a young adult, see a young man, whether you grown in your late 20s and 30s, why is it you can't go shoot your shot? Why? 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 They got a whole app, Bumble. They got a whole app where you shoot your shot first. Now, I don't know how they're doing. I remember when the rollout, the IPO came out and the stock went up and then all of a sudden it dropped. So I don't know how good the app doing, but I remember it rolled out. There was an app where women shot their shot first. So apparently, if I look at, let me see, let me do a little research right fast before I can tell you something. Go on my Robinhood app. And let me find Bumble. Okay, here we go. Bumble right now is at $4.19 a share. $4.19 a share. if I go back 12 weeks ago, a 12-week high was $12.49. The Bumble app, where women made the first move, is selling at $4.19 a share. Y'all can blame that on Donald Trump. Y'all can blame that on whatever y'all want to blame that on. But I remember when it first came out, I was actually watching Fox Business when they rung the bell and said that Bumble was finna hit the market. And it shot up. It's like $60, $70 a share. Now it's at $4. It ain't doing too good. And I could probably put 2 and 2 together and say maybe women fear rejection. Or Bumble was a bad idea from the start because society tells women not to be aggressive when it comes down to finding a mate. Still be the pursued. Still be the princess stuck in the castle waiting on Prince Charming. I'm just saying. Which one is it, ladies? Like I said, you ain't scared because you go after everything else you want. You ain't that scared. And society tell you everything else. Society tell you to be a feminist. Society tell you to have sexual liberation. Society can tell you all this, that, and the third. But when it comes down to a woman chasing the man, society tell you don't do that, you'll look desperate. Which one is it, ladies? Which one is it? I would like to know. And y'all would never tell me. And it's cool. Y'all don't have to tell me. But I know it's one or the other. I know it's one or the other. Like I said, as a man, I have to deal with rejection when I'm dating. I have to deal with you telling me no. That's part of the game. And I've been understood that for a long time, is that you telling me no is part of me trying to find a woman. I'm not supposed to get everyone. And I also know how society looks at me when I'm chasing women. Oh, he a player. He a ladies' man. That's that double standard shit. Gotta be. Gotta be. Because that's all this shit really is. Now, again, like I said, I have to deal with rejection. You don't. Because if you get told no, you get the bitch and moan about somebody rejecting you for whatever reason. I don't get that grace. I don't get it. I don't get it. I know my head. I'm a big headed motherfucker, Queen. What can I say? But again, as a man, I have to deal with rejection. As a man, I get told no, and I have to deal with it when I'm shooting my shot at women. When you get told no, you get the bitch and moan. You get to fight. You get to put out on Instagram or TikTok how niggas ain't shit for declining you, for telling you no. You get to talk about it. And you get people to comment and listen to that shit day in, day out and say, girl, you right. But a guy, we don't get that same pleasure. We don't get that same grace as women get. We have to sit there and deal with it while you get the bitch about it. And like I said, everybody's scared of rejection, but it's different when it comes down to us to when it comes down to y'all. And like I said, I'm throwing the niggas a bone today because I tell niggas all the time, like, hey, bro, you ain't supposed to get every woman you talk to. You ain't. You're not. Suck it up and move on to the next one. There's more women than men in the world. Why you complaining over one? Why you bitching over one? There's more women than men. Go find you one. And I done said this on several occasions. It's like, bruh, go find you one. You might not hit with that one. Go get you another one. There's plenty of them. Now, what I say to them is what I say to y'all. And that was like, what, you can't take no for an answer? You can't get rejected? You can't be rejected? You can't be told no? Why? Why you can't be told no? Why do, when you put yourself out there and a man tell you no, why do you have a fit? And you get the pleasure of talking about why a man told you no. And get to talk crazy about a man that told you no. Why you get to do it? And the man can't get to complain about why a woman told them no. Why? 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 Because society told you was a princess. That's why. No matter how bad you is, no matter how good you is, society told you you are a darling. You are a precious individual. Every man's supposed to chase you, and you have the right to turn down any man you don't seem necessary to be by your side. That's your prerogative. And again, it is what it is. I'm not going to argue with you. Because like I say, I tell niggas all the damn time, hey, if she told you no, she told you no about guy, move to the next one. I say that all the time. I say that all the time about me. Go find you another one that wants you. I say that all the time. But today, I'm coming at the women. Why you can't take no for an answer? And like I said, it ain't lack of confidence because you aggressive in every other aspect of your life. So it ain't that you scared. It ain't that you scared of rejection. It ain't that you scared of rejection. You scared of a dude telling you no. When I hear why women don't propose to men, I know why. Because they be scared to hear the word no. But how many times have I seen a man in a crowded area, whether a restaurant, whether the mall, the amusement park, whatever the case may be, he bow down on one knee, pull out this rock, say he want to marry Shawty, and Shawty be like, no. That's embarrassing. And he have to eat that. That's embarrassing. For him to go spend however much he spent on this ring and sit there and say, I want you to be my wife. And you tell him no. That's very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. But then, if the shoe on the other foot, and you have to propose to a man, you're not going to do it. Because you don't want to hear the word no. What's going on, Zarex? That's what I'm saying. It's like y'all get to say the word, but you can't accept the word. And you go hard when you're trying to get your money. You go hard when you're trying to get your money. You don't want to hear no when you're trying to get your bread. I deserve to get this money. I deserve to be in this position. I need to get this money. I ain't mad at you. Get your money. If you feel like you work just as hard as this man or harder, go get your bread, baby. Go get your money. You willing to do whatever it takes to get them commas in your bank account. I got you. Do that. You're not scared of that. You willing to fight tooth and nail to get your money right. Good, cool. You willing to fight tooth and nail to be known as an educated woman. Whether you get a degree in something that's groundbreaking or you just go and get a basket weaving degree, I don't care. Go get what you're gonna go get in the field you want to be in. If it's a field that's gonna pay money, go get your paper. If it's in a bullshit field, that's you. You pick the bullshit field to be in. I did. But you fight tooth and nail to be looked at as an educated individual. I love an educated woman. I love an educated woman. My mama was a Memphis State, University of Memphis graduate. I love an educated woman that got some sense, that know what she's talking about. I love it. I'm not going to fight you on that shit. I'm not going to fight you when you want to be the manager or the supervisor. I done had plenty of female managers and supervisors in my life. And I respected them to hell them back. I roll with them. But like I say about leadership, it's like, hey, I'll follow anybody if they're taking me on the right path. Man or woman, black or white. It don't bother me. It's when you want to be my leader and you taking me down the wrong path, I'm a disrespectful employee. I'm not going to follow you. And that goes for men or women. That goes for black and white. That goes for straight and gay. If you're my leader and you taking me down the wrong path, I'm a problem. That goes for anybody. I'm not going to argue with you about that. If you feel like you're a leader, be a leader, shout it. I applaud you. If you my leader and you taking me around, you taking me down the right path, guess what? I got your back. I ain't gonna let nobody talk bad about you. I ain't gonna let nobody disrespect you because you my leader. I got you. Got you. But when it comes down to shooting your shot, when it comes down to shooting your shot, when it comes down to a man you like, he make your pussy wet, he make your nipples hard. You get butterflies every time he come around. You like him. You ain't gonna say a word. You ain't gonna say a motherfucking word. You ain't. You not. You not. And again, is it because you scared of him telling you no? When you can tell a man no all day, is that what it is? I mean, let's be honest. I remember asking my wife this shit. I say, if you see the man you want, the man you really like, and you have an opportunity to talk to him, is you gonna talk to him? She told me no. This was before we were dating. She said no. I said, why? She never gave me the good reason why she wouldn't do it. She just said she wouldn't do it. I said, so if this is a nigga you like, you got strong feelings for, and all this right here, every time he come around you, you just feel some type of way, you ain't gonna shoot your shot? She said no. I said, so you just gonna let it pass? She's like, yeah. So he have to read your mind to know that you like him for him to say something to you, instead of you just telling him what's on your mind. She stood on business. She said, I'm not going to do it. And there been several women that told me they're not going to do it. Been several women that tell me they're not going to do it. And I'm like, that's crazy. For you to sit there and have feelings for this dude and not tell him what's on your mind. Why? Even the little rom-coms I used to watch when I was a young boy, where the girl sitting there with the jock or whatever the case may be, that he a nice guy, whatever, and she just looking at him and see how he fucking up and shit like that, and she like him, and she won't tell him she like him until he get in a fucked up situation. And then when he get in a fucked up situation, now she got the enough courage, enough nerves, enough cojones to tell him how she feels, instead of telling him in the beginning. But if you would have told him in the beginning, you would have saved about 75 minutes worth of movie time. You feel what I'm saying? It would have been clear cut to the point. It would have been like a 10, 15, 20-minute movie. So y'all not going to do it. You're not going to do it. I know you're not going to do it. I know you're not going to do it. And it's cool. You just can't tell me you a boss bitch. But I know you're not going to do that. You can do that in every other aspect of your life, and I respect it. But with this part, I'm like, you're a coward. You're a coward. That's just how I am. That's just how I feel. I love y'all. I love y'all. But that's how I feel now. It's like, it's just for the day. Trust me, tomorrow I'll be cussing niggas out tomorrow. I'll be talking crazy nigga tomorrow. It's just one of them days where I feel like talking crazy out. I'm entitled to it. I'm entitled to get one in on y'all every now and then. I don't talk too crazy about y'all, but I'm entitled to one. So this is my one. It might be another month before I say something bad about women. And this ain't even me talking bad about y'all. This is just me recognizing shit. So I know y'all not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. Now, what's so funny is after I got married, women started pursuing me when I get in a bad situation with my wife. That what used to be so funny with me. It's like I get into it with my wife and I be sitting there trying to figure shit out because I didn't want to leave her, but I'm mad at her. We ain't agreeing on some shit. She mad at something, like we arguing and shit like that. And I had to take time to see what the problem is and try to get shit right because I love my wife. I don't give a fuck what I say and how bad I always been. I love that lady. I'm just, it took me a while to understand what the fuck I was really doing wrong. So a lot of time when we got into it, I wasn't looking for other situations. I wasn't. I really was trying to get my situation right with my wife. And what so happened was me, when I was selling dope, when I was rapping, working, just being a hood nigga, female would throw themselves at me. And I don't, I never questioned it because I'm like I said, I'm mad at her. She mad at me. I'm trying to make things right. And while I'm trying to make things right and trying to find a way to make things right, boom, some little junk come out of nowhere and like, oh, I find you attractive. Oh, okay. I'm married. I just want to fuck. Oh, okay. I wasn't pursuing. I got pursued. And it was what it was. Now it was under fucked up circumstances, situations and shit like that, but it was what it was. And I was wrong. I shouldn't have did it. I should have never done it. But like I was a young, dumb nigga. Didn't understand what I had going on until I got older. And I looked at my wife and I looked at what's out there. And I'm like, one thing I know for sure, I'm going to get some pussy. I ain't going to get another wife. So I had to make a decision whether or not do I want to be married or do I want to be single. And I said I'd rather be married because I love my wife. But when I was a young, dumb nigga doing the shit I was doing, I didn't give a damn because women started pursuing me and I'm in a fucked up situation. I'm vulnerable. And women pursue me. And I did what I did. I ain't proud of it, but it's the truth. But what used to kill me was the whole trying to blackmail me part after these entanglements. Shout out Jada Pinkett Smith. These entanglements where they don't get what they want, then I'm gonna tell your wife. I'm gonna tell her before you get to her. I'm gonna tell her before you get to her. And they look at me all crazy and shit like that. What you gonna tell your wife you doing? Yeah. And like I'm already on the skirts. I'm already on the outskirts, so shit. I might as well not lie. Fuck it. They stopped pursuing. I mean, I got what I got. They got what they got. They wanted more. I wasn't gonna give them more. They gonna try to blackmail me, extort me, and I'm like, I'd rather snitch on myself than let you extort me. And that catch them by surprise every time. I'd rather snitch on myself and deal with whatever happens after I snitch on myself. I don't need you to snitch on me. I do it my goddamn self. So women do pursue for bullshit. They do pursue for bullshit. And in them cases, they nigga made them mad and shit like that, and they want to pursue a nigga because they nigga made them mad. And it ain't number sex. It ain't number sex. They don't want no relationship. They just want to get the pussy beat up. Okay, cool. Because that's all I was able to do. I ain't giving you shit else. So women do pursue. But then they'll try to find something else to get out of the deal after they just throw their box away. And I was like, nah, I'm straight. I snitch. I'll put myself out there so you won't have to. Don't even worry about it, shot. But yeah, so y'all will do it. You just got to have a reason to do it outside of you just want to fuck. It's something else behind it. And like I said, many times that I got pursued, there was some money behind it. They saw money. I'm a frugal hoe. Whoremonger. Let me get it right. I'm a frugal whoremonger. Like I ain't breaking the bank. I'm laughing because it's not funny, but it's funny because I know me. I'm a frugal whoremonger. Yeah. I'm not gonna break the bank on you. You stupid. You might think because you see me wearing nice clothes and nice watches and drive nice cars, and I'm gonna go spend a lot of money on your stupid ass. You crazy. Nope. I got a wife, I got a bill to pay, I got kids to take care of. You dumb. I buy your ass some pizza and a blunt. You ain't getting what you want. So women will choose. It just be for bullshit reasons. Y'all ain't gonna choose a nigga because you really want to be with that nigga. You don't want no relationship with that nigga. You'll choose a nigga because you just want your pussy beat. If I'm just being honest. You just want to get your pussy beat. Then you'll choose a nigga. But then again, I can look at my son's situation with his girlfriend and come to find out she was pursuing my son. She was telling everybody she liked how my son looked. He was attractive. He was handsome. He was smart. She liked him. She would never say nothing to him directly. She was always saying something to her friends, and it just so happened that her friends were the ones that told him, hey, she like you. Now, in all fairness, he used to come home from school, daddy. It's a little girl to take economics with me. I think she cute and this, that, and that. And I'm like, oh, well, what you gonna do? And, I don't know yet. And all it took was her friend to tell him she liked him. That nigga found out that shit. He said, oh, yeah, dad, I got my plan now. I'm going to sit next to her in economic class, and I'm just going to look at her up and down and shit like that. And then I know she's going to say something. As soon as she say something, I'm a bust a move. I said, all right, bro, cool, whatever. They've been together since October. They called themselves making it official in late October. And she's pregnant. So, hey, well, it is what it is. But at the same time, she pursued him. So y'all will do it. Especially these little young girls now, they'll do it more than the old chicks. The older chicks, the Gen Xers and the older millennials, some boomers, they're gonna look at you like you're crazy. You're fast in there. Why you doing that, girl? Why you pursuing these niggas? Why you chasing behind these niggas? You don't know your value and all that type of shit right there. See, that's the other part of it. That's the other part of it is older women and society telling the younger women not to do. And again, like I said, we live in untraditional times now. We're not back in the 50s, in the 40s. We are modern day society. Women have just as much right to do whatever the fuck they want to do. If they want to go chase behind a nigga, let them chase behind a nigga. If that's what they want to do. We tell them they can do whatever else they want to do. We can tell them they can do this and do that. We can tell them they can go get money. We can tell them to go get an education. We can tell them they can be leaders. And like I said, I don't have a problem with that. But when it comes down to pursuing a man, you tell them that don't do that. Why not? You tell them to chase everything else. Why not a man? I'm trying to figure that part out. You tell them to chase everything else except a man. Why? Why, when it comes down to a relationship, you ain't gonna chase a nigga if you want the relationship with said nigga? Why not? Because the older women gonna tell you ain't supposed to do that. You supposed to be pursued. You supposed to be the quote unquote prize. That's what you've been told. Over and over and over again, generation after generation after generation, no matter how good or bad you is as a woman, you're still the prize. And niggas ain't supposed to chase. Niggas ain't supposed to be chased. You supposed to be chased. And anytime you get out of your body as a woman and you chase behind niggas, something wrong with you. Why? 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 Just like that double standard of the roster. Just like that double standard of a roster. Of I can have plenty of women and I'm looked at as a player, but a woman that got a lot of men, she looked at it as a hoe. Why? Why? When we doing the same thing. And no matter who I talk to, whether man or woman, they always gonna throw that double standard out there. And I'm like, why? Why? It's the same shit. But she's a hoe. She's a 3-4. She's a thot for having niggas on the roster. Me, on the other hand, I'm the player. If she can roll out 4 or 5 niggas' phone numbers and she can call every one of them up, she's a hoe. Me, I do it. Oh, you can play it. Why? Why? So the same way with that double standard is, I'm supposed to chase women. I get applauded for chasing women. She chase niggas. She a hoe. Why? Why? Why she a hoe? And they come from women saying that shit. Not just niggas. They come from women saying that shit too. Like I said, my great grandmama in the 80s, in the 90s, told me if a woman chase a man, something wrong with her. But if you like him, why not say anything? If you like him, why not bust a move and see what shake? Why not? That's all I be trying to figure out is why not? What's the problem? What's the holdup? If you like them, if you find them attractive, if you find them handsome, what is the problem, ladies? Why you can't do it? Is it because you scared of the word no? You scared of rejection? Or you scared what society gonna say about you? You scared society gonna call you a hoe? Shit, they got y'all hoes now. Y'all don't do it. The one that don't do shit get called a hoe. The ones that do everything by the book still get called bitches and hoes. And that's crazy. It be amazing me how a nigga can call a female out their name just for the fuck of it. I used to always have a problem with that shit. When I was in high school, my niggas used to always try to holler at females and get mad when they told them no and they won't call them all type of bitch and hoe. And I'm like, bro, you liked her enough to go approach her. And you got mad because she told you no, now she a bitch. Like, what type of shit that is? I ain't want you anyway. Well, why you go talk to her? And this me at 15, 16, 17 years old trying to make sense of my niggas cussing out females that tell them no. I'm like, nigga, you wanted to holler at her. You wanted to talk to her. Why you mad because she told you no? Why she got to be all this, that, and the third that she tell you no? She wasn't out there before you approached her. So what you mad about? What you mad about? And this me telling my niggas that shit. This me telling niggas that now at 45. Like, what you mad for? She told you no. Get over it. So again, ladies, is it the fear of rejection? The fear of being told no? And you go have a hissy fit to social media and say somebody didn't like you because you weigh 250? Somebody didn't like you because of your skin complexion? Somebody didn't like you because of the texture of your hair? Or lack of hair? Is it that? Is it that you've been told day in, day out since you was a little girl, you the most beautiful thing in the world, knowing your mom and dad were lying to you? That you pretty to somebody, you ain't pretty to everybody. And the ones you come across that don't think you pretty, you got a problem with that? Is it that? That's why you don't say nothing? Because you're scared to hear the word no? Or you don't want to be looked at as a hoe? You don't want me to look like you're desperate for a man. Or you don't want to be called masculine. Which one is it? Which one is it? Now, once I get this community guideline strike off my jacket that I shouldn't deserve anyway, but it is what it is, then I go back to opening panels. Because I know it's some people. I know my partner Queen, she probably want to get in on this shit. She probably want to cuss me out, and it cool. That's my girl. I fuck with her. I love her to death. And I can't. A nigga ain't gonna tell me nothing bad about Queen Sunkiss. I ain't gonna listen to it. That's my partner. I know she won't cuss me out right now. I see y'all in the chat room talking stupid. Talking stupid. And I would drop the link, but like I said, I'm gonna get this shit out my jacket first before I go back to dropping links. So just be patient with me. It's almost over. I think I got a couple more days before we gone. So but I just gotta know. It's like I'm finna get up off here because I gotta get started with my prep. I'm making ribs tonight, Queen. My son girlfriend want my ribs tonight, so she want ribs, coleslaw, and macaroni. So I gotta hook it up for her tonight. You know what I'm saying? She off work. So I gotta help her, gotta feed her when she come over out of school. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of that. I send you a picture. You know what I'm saying? I hit you up when I get through cooking it. You know what I'm saying? All y'all ladies, y'all need a nigga like me that can go and cook a little something. You know what I'm saying? I can burn a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I know what I do in the kitchen. I'm good in the kitchen. But yeah. So before I get up off here, I have to say this. Whether it's the fact you scared to be told no, or whether you don't do it because of what society might say to you, don't let a nigga pass you by that you like. Don't let a man pass you by that you like, that you have feelings for, that you attracted to. Don't let them pass you by. Say something. Say something. Whatever happens, happens. If y'all get together and be together for 10, 15 years, hey, cool. Excuse me. If you shoot your shot and he don't respond the way you want him to respond, hey, there's other niggas out there that be dying to get with you, shot. There's plenty of niggas out there that's dying to get up with you. It's plenty of chubby chasers out there in the world. Don't let these niggas fool y'all and tell y'all they don't like big girl. They do. Don't let them fool y'all when they be sitting up here talking this shit, talking about they ain't messing with no female over this amount of pounds and shit like that, but yet you got one in your phone. Like, bruh, if you don't like them, why you got a phone? Why you got a number? Don't hit me with the whole desperate shit. Like, nah, buddy. Don't hit me with that desperate shit. Don't hit me with that desperate shit. Because if you don't like her, you don't like her. Don't get her because you're desperate. Just to stay away from her. Don't say you don't like dark-skinned chicks until you meet a dark-skinned chick that drop dead gorgeous. And then you want to holler. Don't tell me you don't like dark-skinned chicks. Don't tell me you don't like light-skinned chicks. Because the same way with a dark-skinned chick. I don't like them, but yet I would deal with them. That's not my preference, but yet I done dealt with them. Don't tell me you don't like an uber tall chick. Eh? You short. Don't tell me you don't like a short chick. They fun size, teapots. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. This is my handle, this is my spout. I did a song when I was rapping. I did that. That was one of my songs a while ago, man. I did that. Mother look at my teapot. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I had to break it down to him like, shit, what's a teapot? Shout and stout. It is what it is. So ladies, shoot a shot. Shoot a shot. You see somebody you like, go for what you know. You never know what'll happen. Either you're going to get what you want or you ain't going to get what you want. But at least you try. At least you put yourself out there. Like I said, y'all tried everything else. You tried everything else. Why not try when it comes down to relationships? Why don't you sit your ass at the bank with your fishing pole and go fishing in this fucked up pool? And if you find something you like, keep it. At least try to get it. If you don't like it, hey, don't say nothing. But at least try. At least put yourself out there. At least try. But anyway, I'm gonna get up off here. I enjoyed everybody coming up here, listening to me talk shit for a good hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, give me a couple more days. I think it's gonna be off my record, off YouTube. So I start back dropping the link for panels and shit like that. So just give me a couple more days. When I drop that link, I need everybody that's listening, that's fucking with me, to come up in here and talk your shit. I'm gonna talk shit back with you. But it's all in fun. And like I say, ladies, I love y'all. I just want to see y'all be more assertive when you're looking for a man. Don't wait for the man to come at you. You go get your man. And with that being said, like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will talk to you good people later. Bye-bye.
Hey. El rachetón. Vámonos, baby, vente, vámonos. Vine solo al party y me voy con dos. Hey, vámonos, baby, vente, vámonos. Casa amigos porque no le gusta el patrón. Hey, vámonos del party porque aquí no fuman mari. Yo prendo 2 churritos y me sacan vale madre. Si quieres de probar, yo te doy un poco, mami. Fumando un poco mota y no andando Ferrari. Ella inocente pero mi cama shinari. Me dice apúrate baby, I just wanna Bali. Ey, vámonos baby, vente, vámonos. Vine solo al party y me voy con dos. Ey, vámonos baby, vente, vámonos. Casa amigos porque no le vámonos, vámonos, vámonos. Vamos, baby, lo vamos de aquí. Se sienta mi hueso en el carro, agarra el timón, cause I know little baby a freak. Agarra la calle conmigo, su amiga, I use them just so I can get it for free. Me pone su historia y ahora yo tengo un poco de nena que quiere conmigo. Le digo a Harley, préstame charger, cause my phone about to die. Agarro una baddie que maneje, cause right now I'm way too high. Se queda conmigo por la noche, en la mañana le digo goodbye. Bitch, yeah, right. You ain't spending the night. Vámonos, baby, vente, vámonos. Vine solo al party y me voy